I'm Ron Marshalsea, and this is your Sports Update. The football team hosted Stoughton last Friday night and dominated their way to a 28-0 shutout of the Black Knights. Senior captains Jack Dwyer and Brian Dearborn scored the 4 Mustang touchdowns, with Dwyer getting 2 on the ground and Dearborn getting 2 in the air from junior quarterback Caden Sheehan. This win doesn't happen without the defense getting the big shutout, as well as stellar blocking from the offensive line. Tackles Pedro de Oliveira and Dan de Oliveira, guards Ty Spooner and Danny Russo, and center Vinny Lopez. Fullbacks Drew Bartuca and Kevin Roach were also huge in the run game, and Jack Dwyer shouted them out and his line in our post-game interview.
Yeah, as great as you and Maddie Banks were tonight, Jack, we were trying to give some shout-outs to your O-line and to your fullbacks. What did you see from them? It looked like they were opening up a lot of lanes for you guys in the backfield.
Oh, they were dominant. I mean, there's not a better O-line in the TVL. There's not a better fullback than Drew Bartuca, Kevin Roach. I mean, I'm a lucky running back. I get the best, so.
You're a good sport, given the credit where the credit is due there.
Yeah.
They do a great job, and you did as well.
Thank
How
you.
does it feel to get a win on the first game of the season?
Nothing better, playing in front of packed crowd, season opening win at home. Nothing better.
NCM will be live next Friday the 20th when Norwood hosts the reigning D2 state champions, the King Philip Warriors. The game will be live on the NCM community channel at 6 o'clock. And be sure to tune in early for the next episode of NHS TV Pregame Live, hosted by NHS TV students Brian Gagliard and Anthony Canidi. The field hockey team continues their winning ways with a 5-0 shutout win over Ashland last Friday, a 6-3 win over Westwood on Monday, and a 4-0 win over Dedham Wednesday afternoon. Goals in Ashland were scored by Allie Mannering, who had 2, Emily Spadorcia, who had 2, and Shay Larkey. The Mustangs hosted a strong Westwood team on Monday and fought hard to get the win with goals from Morgan Nauman, Allie Mannering, and Emily Spadorcia and Shay Larkey had 2 apiece. Larkey made a statement with one of her goals, burying it in the back of the net and blowing it right past the Westwood goalie. In the Dedham win, Shay Larkey got the hat trick, and Emily Spadorcia scored 1 as well. Ava O'Neill has been an absolute wall in net, and her and the Mustangs will be hosting Wellesley on Friday the 13th at 4 o'clock. Golf got the win when Medway came to the Norwood Country Club, beating them 238-249. Tommy O'Brien shot an even par 35, Frankie Sheehan shot a 38, and Maximo DeLuca shot a 39. The Mustangs are away for their next 2 matchups. They're away at Dover Sherburne on the 12th at 4 o'clock and at Bellingham on the 15th at 3:30. Boys soccer took on Ashland away and Westwood at home, but didn't pick up a win in either game. They will head to Holliston to take on the Panthers on the 17th at 4:30. The girls soccer team hosted Ashland and went over to Westwood in the past week, but couldn't get the win in either matchup. They will play host to Holliston on Tuesday the 17th at 4:30. Both cross-country teams kicked off their season over in Holliston on Wednesday, but couldn't pull out the win. Their next matchup is at home down at the Coakley Course on September 18th at 4:30, which NCM will be there for. We'll be recording for future broadcasts with Mark Hoover and Eric Bodenhofer on the mics. The girls volleyball team hosted Sharon and Westwood this week, but couldn't leave the gym with a win. They host Dedham at home on Friday the 13th at 5 o'clock. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshalsea.